Okay, in this video we're going to see how we can prepare the sheets. So in order to prepare the sheets, you can just go to the sheets, do a right click on the sheets and then click on new sheet. It is going to create a new sheet. So there's a standard sheet already given there, so we're going to go with that. So standard sheet has now been created. Here, as you can see, the project name is house plan because I have made that name in the first sheet that was available there as house plan and then plan. So here on the unnamed, the title is supposed to be plan because here we already have plan. The client name I put as US, drawn by ZZ, checked by ZZ. Date is going to be auto generated, the date we're working on, the date I'm recording this video, and then the project number, drawing number is also something that you have to place in. The scale will automatically be updated here once we import the drawings there. Okay, so in the plan sheet, we're going to put in the plan. So to put in the plan, we're just gonna go use our project browser, and then we're going to select the ground floor and drag it to this particular sheet, and we can click on to say wherever we want it. Now as you can see that the floor plan is too small for the paper, so we're going to edit the floor plan scaling. If you go to the floor plan, you can see the scale here. You can edit it out from here, or what you can do is you can stay in the sheet and do a double click on the plan. This will activate the ground floor plan editing within the sheet. And here we're going to go to a custom range and we're going to say that the ratio is going to be 1:40. Click on OK. So there we have now 1:40 set up there. Now another thing you may notice or come across is that if you come here on the properties in the extents, you can see the crop view is turned on, annotation is turned on. So if all of those are turned on for me, but they might not be turned on for you. So what the case can be is that they're at some kind of location like that. So you have everything in here. Okay, you even have the elevation bubbles and all that. So to remove all of those, you just come to the extents in the properties and then turn all of this on, crop view, crop region, and annotate crop, and then bring the cropped line to a location that is going to be suitable for you. Okay, just bring it there and there. Okay, so there we go, and you can remove the region. Okay, and there we go. As you can see, we can no longer see the elevation bubbles there. Okay, alright, do a double click on that, and now you can just select it and move it into place wherever you want to place it. There you go, and then you can remove this ground floor writing as well. When you're trying to remove the ground floor writing, as you can see when I'm trying to remove this, the entire thing is being moved. So what happens is you just select it, you move the entire thing into the place that you want, and then you select this ground floor separately and move it up separately. So there we go, we have the ground floor writing and it's showing the scale, and we have all the dimensions there as well. But as you can see, the dimensions are hardly being able to see in this sheet. So what we're going to do is we're going to select the dimensions and then we're going to edit the dimension. So let's say this was the dimension type. You just go to edit type, click on duplicate, just the same way we did for the walls. Now let's say this is going to be a 6mm text size, so just write 6mm, click on OK. Now come down here in the text tab, and here text size, change it to 6mm and click on OK. It is now changed into 6mm. Now it is quite easily being able to be read. Now you select the other dimensions. I've selected another dimension and then I'm pressing on the control button to add more. Select that, select that, select that, and now change the type to 6mm for all of them. Now you can see all of the dimensions there. Okay, just do a double click on the outside and you'll be back to your sheet views from the activated ground floor view. So this is the ground floor on the sheet that you would want to print out or take out. And then you can do a right click on another sheet and create another sheet, but we have already seen how to do that. So we go to sheet 2, which is unnamed. We're going to call that the elevation, elevation. So here we're going to put the all of the elevation views in this particular sheet. To bring them, we first bring the east elevation to this location. There you go, we have the east elevation there. Again, this is 1:100. We can change the scale if we activate it, and if we try to put 1:50, okay, that's a good size. And do a double click on the outside once again. Just select it, place it into a suitable position. Let's go. That's the east. Now we bring in the north. There we go. The north. Just edit this line up. Okay, do a double click on that. The size, let's give it 1:50 again. Do a double click on the outside, select that. So that's east and that's north. So what we can do is we can add 4 of these here. So we're gonna have to edit the size. Instead of 1:50, we'll just go to a custom size and say 1:70. Click on OK. All right, so that is, do a double click on there. That's one of those. That's the second one. So this was 1:50. We're going to change it to 1:70 as well. So 1:70. Do a double click on the outside. There you go. So we have the east and the north. Now we bring in the south and the west as well. The elevation views. Okay, now do a double click on the south one. Change it to custom 70. Click on OK. There, that is done. Do a double click on the outside. Do a double click on this one. Change it to custom. Do it to 70. Click on OK and do a double click on the outside. Now we're going to arrange them. Okay, I'm going to arrange their locations. Okay, you can place it right there, beautifying it. Okay, there we go. So we have the elevations in one sheet, and then we have the plan on another sheet as well. Okay, so that is how we can put our drawings into the presentation sheets, and then we can export this presentation sheets as well. Okay, so if you want a realistic view, what you can do is do a double click on that, and you see the visual style here. So the visual style, if you give it to realistic, it may take a while. So realistic may take up a lot of CPU power, but if you want to give a realistic, you can give a realistic here and show a realistic view of the elevations. But if you want to save power, you can go with the hidden line. So hidden line also works. Okay, so all of them are right now in the hidden line view, style of view. Okay, so these are the elevation, so that's why we wrote down elevation there, and then we have also given the plan as well. Up next, we're going to see how we can export these as PDFs, and then you can always print them from the PDFs using an appropriate printer. Okay, so that was it for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you got to learn something new.